on this episode of Bot versus Con.
Spoiler changes everything. That's what did it for me. I do not have this, and it looks good.
When can we expect to see this at your house?
When Alvin brings it over.
I'm okay without doing this.
I don't want this mode.
I think you need it.
Damn. Yeah, it does look pretty good.
It looks better in these pictures, and it's not as soft like when we originally saw it.
Yes.
It looked like soap. You could actually see the upgrades.
Oh, yeah.
Between the two. And you can see that it is quite a bit of an upgrade.
This did it for me right here. I was already in on them, but this was like, oh, this is really cool.
I'm so happy to see that you could plug that gun in as a shoulder mounted. If they come out with this in Red Alert or G2 Sideswipe or something, then I'd be more enticed.
I agree with you on the excitement part. It definitely doesn't look exciting. It looks fine, and the blast effect looks like it's going down. It looks like he might need to pop a pill. And I like how you said us.
This is Bot versus Con. Make sure to subscribe and consider becoming a member.
Welcome back, Transformers fans. We're back with another round of news. As always, I'm James the Con.
And I'm Bobby the Bot.
And before we get into things, we want to give a big shout out to the Chosen Prime, which we will be talking about in a second. So we'll just take a pause on that. But we also want to give a big shout out to our members. So thank you so much for joining us on this journey. And if you're just a subscriber, we really appreciate it as well. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So let's just get into the Chosen Prime's news. So their exclusive, which we talked about on the last show, is going to be available on New Year's Eve at 12 p.m. EST, 9 a.m. PST. I am very excited, and I gotta say, this box is really nostalgic to me as somebody who grew up with Energon. So this is actually really cool.
The box is fire.
Literally.
No, I think it looks good as well. I did collect Energon. I did have Energon Rodimus. I probably don't have the nostalgia that you do for it, but I think it's a great looking figure and a great looking box so far.
Yeah. I don't remember if the Energon Prime has this box or not, but I really like this. And is that like a chain going around the name? Like a gear chain or something?
Oh, I guess
right?
It could be, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. This is really cool. I'm assuming Get Right Robot did this, so I'm going to give a big shout out to him because this box is, like Bobby said, fire.
Yeah, I think we can pretty much say that this is a Get Right Robot exclusive. He had his hands on this.
Yeah, I'm assuming. I mean,
yeah. Typically they work very well together. They have a long history of working together, so I think that this is something that he puts his finger on something and it turns into fire.
I was going to say gold, but fireworks too. Oh, and it is limited to 500. I don't know if we said that last time.
Yes, we did not.
If you want this, be there at 12:31 at that time. Like, I know Bobby and I will be.
Yeah, exactly.
Bobby will get like 5 knowing him.
Hey. Get out of my piggy bank.
And let's look at some pictures we didn't look at. So they did show off this picture without the box, and honestly, I like this alt mode a little bit better. You were about to say that, weren't you?
I was.
I saw your face. It looks more like the original toy. I mean, to me, I don't know, and I think this is really cool. It's completely different, even though it's not than the other ones. Does that make with the spoiler changes everything? What do you think?
The spoiler changes everything. That's what did it for me. But yes, I like this mode without the box as well, the trailer as well. And I think it is a little bit more reminiscent of the original. Again, I haven't touched the original in several years, but from what I remember, I think this is more aligned with that.
More or less. I'm not saying the box is bad. The box is amazing, and I'm glad it's still included because they could have just released this and then called it good. So I'm glad they did that.
There you go.
And then there he is with the other Energon figures. It's sad to say that this is the best looking one, even though it's not an Energon mold. So I don't plan on getting either of the other two, and we will talk about Wing Saber later. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. We have some cool images of that. But I'm good with just this one.
Same here. This was easy for me. Yeah.
Moving on to something that I think you need to go to. What is it? Charles Collectible Show is having a Transformers minicon in Stone Mountain, Georgia, specifically 6009 Memorial Drive, Unit 14, Stone Mountain, Georgia, 30083. They're going to have a hands-on build-a-bot workshop. There you go, Bobby. You like your customs. Transformers Race Challenge. Go ahead and bring your cars and race them. A custom bot showcase. You can also bring your customs and show them off. Look at that, Bobby. And name that Transformer sound. They're also going to have a collector showcase, photo booths, gaming zones, and more. Now, did you reach out to them to have a collector showcase of your figures?
I did not, but maybe I should and see if they might be interested. I am actually planning on going, and so I am reaching out to all my fellow Georgians to not only meet me there, but beat me there, as the saying goes. And it'd be cool to hang out with some fellow Metro Atlanta collectors.
Yeah, if this was in my area, I would definitely go. So you're gonna have to let me know how it is, and if anybody's going, go ahead and drop us a note down below, and maybe you can meet up with Bobby.
Yeah.
Oh, and even better, free entry and free parking.
Winning.
Right? It's just fun. So let us know if you're going to this, or if you wish they brought this to your neighborhood, and we'll be right back with Just Announced. Now let's get into Just Announced, and first we have something all for Bobby. We got the Blockies Galaxy version 6, I think it's Galaxy Wave 6, and we have the Chase figure of Orion Pax in blue. I don't think you have a Prime in this color. I think you need it.
I do not have this, and it looks good. I don't see Orion Pax, but
this is the IDW version.
Okay.
From the comics.
So clearly that's why I don't see Orion Pax.
Same one as the MMC's version, which I think you have the Nemesis version of.
Right.
And the SDCC exclusive of this year. Remember it came with Megatron?
Yes.
Yeah, we talked about the upgrade set in the last show.
Yes, I remember.
Same design.
Yes. So I do not have this in my collection, and these look good.
And here's the whole wave together. I really like the blue Orion Pax. I wish MMC came out with it in this colors, because then I'd probably pick it up. But I'm not terribly interested in the Blockies. They do all look good. I will say that, though.
They do all look good. I don't like a lot of these figures, actually, though.
Really?
The Sunstreaker and the Swoop would probably be my...
You get Shattered Glass Ratchet.
Yeah, but it doesn't do it for me.
You pick them up. You pick up all these. Let's just be honest. You are a mobile gamer, and I think you need to go ahead and get this. So there's a mobile game, Wing Fighter X Transformers. It's like a bullet hell top-down game type of thing, and from what I saw, at least the pictures, that's what I'm assuming it is, and these are some of the playable characters. What do you think of these designs?
I guess it's okay. I like the Devastator. I'd be more in for the Devastator Jetfire Starscream look. I really don't like the Prime or the Megatron that much.
Yeah, they look like they're, at least Prime looks like he's based on Combiner Wars Prime.
Yes.
In alt mode, at least. And he has the Beast Hunter's backpack with the wings. Megatron looks like Cyberverse Megatron.
Yep.
But different. Starscream looks like Combiner Wars Starscream. That was a Jetfire remold. Jetfire looks like Seed's Jetfire, and Devastator looks... I can't see him that well. So, it's kind of funny how these games take like inspiration from a whole bunch of different lines and then just put it out there. So yeah. Either which way, I think this looks fun. I'd like to see the game more. If it's free, I'd be interested in giving it a shot.
I haven't played any of the current or the previous versions of any of the Transformer mobile games, so yeah.
Well, you got your work cut out for you. Let's talk about having your work cut out for you, though. Alvin Reyes on Facebook, who we actually met has a 5'10" Scorponok. So he used 34.5 rolls for all you 3D printer fans out there. $420 worth of materials, which seems really cheap. Took 3 weeks to print, and he might bring it to TFCon LA 2026. He did not say 2025, he said 2026. And he's doing a 5-foot-tall Fort Max next. So, Bobby, when can we expect to see this at your house?
When Alvin brings it over. No, as you said, we got a chance to meet him, so shout out to Alvin on this. I know he's been working on it for a long time. It looks great. I think he said he actually looks up to it. I think he's 5'7". I think he said he actually has to look up to it. It's so big. And I think he has to do like some filling and some colors and shaping and stuff like that. But I think it looks good. It just amazes me. I was talking to my brother-in-law this weekend, how much 3D printing, or how far 3D printing has come, and how it's turning into things like this. This is amazing.
Yeah, and where it's going to go.
Yeah.
As well. This is really cool, though. I love that you could see the Unicron in the back that we thought was huge, and this just dwarfs it. So, again, I don't know if you need a Scorponok this big. It would make more sense for Unicron, but at the same time, it does look phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, this is... You have to move.
I think you need to get it, Bobby. Now let's move on to something a little different, but that I'm interested in. So QQT has a Core Class Predaking, so they are the ones that did the Devastator that we looked at on the last show. And besides Headstrong's face, that I don't think it's finished, I think these look really good. And I will say I am interested because I have a little collection at my work of Core Class figures. And everybody knows Predaking's my favorite combiner. If these are like $10-15 per figure, I'd be interested. Which is about Core Class price, so I could see that.
Yeah. I'm surprised, but they do look good. I'm seeing that they're coming out with more and more things now. That it started off kind of as just add-on kits, and
yeah, they only released the Jetfire and Overload things for the Armada Prime, and then they showed off Devastator, and now this. So
yeah, and you know, there's more to come from them, so that's also cool.
And they're doing like a unique niche that nobody else is doing, so kudos for them for doing that. We do go on.
No, I was going to say, do you have any other pictures? Because
I have quite a few pictures.
Yes.
So first we have the combined mode, which I think looks really phenomenal for the size. I think the arms are too wide, especially with Rampage. But I get it. How can you make it smaller? And it does look compatible with their other combiner, which we're actually see more of this than their Devastator that they already showed off, which is kind of funny. So what do you think of this combined mode?
I think the combined mode looks fine, actually. I think it's... I always looked at Predaking as the bulkier of all the combiners, and so the arms look fine to me. The legs and everything. I mean, it looks very good, and I hate to say it, but I might be with you on picking this up.
It looks like if it's cheap and easy and fun to play with, I can see myself getting it. There's also this. I don't know what this is. They're making a Centaur mode. Maybe there's a Skylinks that you could like clip on the bottom of them or something. I don't know. I'm okay without doing this.
I don't want this mode.
But what I really like is we already have a prototype of Dive Bomb, so these things are coming out really fast. And just like the renders, I think this looks really good. It's a decent size, not too big. Is it a little small for typical New Age Legends class? I'd say so. It's more like the Doctor Wu type of Legends, because I think, in my eyes, Predaking should be like a head taller than Prime. Every member in it should be bigger than Prime. I know you're probably going to disagree with me, but I just like them better. So I think this is a little too small for that, but I do think this looks great. And it does look like it uses the 5mm pegs like Dino King, which you'll have to let us know how that is when you get that in, Bobby.
Okay.
And you can mix and match, which is why the Devastator could just go on so easily.
Yeah, the Scramble City is awesome. I think they look great. I don't necessarily think of them as big as I see as the Dinobots being bigger than Prime. Same size as Prime is okay with me.
Well, you have to remember, I think the Prime is really like a head shorter than Megatron. So these guys are like head to head with Megatron.
Yeah, and
Prime should be tiny because he's a truck.
Well, then Megatron should be tiny because he's a gun.
In my eyes, he doesn't turn into a gun; he turns into a tank.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
I know scale's all over the place because then if you're going to go that way, the cars should be this big and Starscream should be huge.
Yeah. So, I always saw Prime and Megatron as the same size. So, if these guys are the same size, I'm fine. If they're a little smaller, fine. If they're a little taller, fine. Like I said, scale goes all over the place with Transformers.
You really can't make anybody happy.
Yeah. But besides that, I think they look good. I think this dive bomb looks good. I like the fact that you can scramble city them. I think, that's really cool.
Uh-oh. He's going to get the Dino King now to have fun.
Hell no. I'm actually still going to actually wait on you to pick these up, and then I'll decide if I'm going to get them.
Well, then you might be waiting, because I was going to wait on you to pick them up and tell me that they're good before I get them.
Well, it looks like we'll be waiting for each other.
That's fine, because fans let us know who's going to pick them up first, because Bobby's going to have a slow month, and then all 5 of them will arrive at his house.
There's a lot of stuff that's coming out that are taking precedence.
Again, it's going to be a slow month, and then all 5 are going to come to his house. All right, let's keep it going. And I do think you need these 2, because we've got new ages it's a lottery edition. I think this is supposed to be Skywarp as he transitions into another character. And I don't think you have this in your collection, and you need it. It's a limited edition of 50, and I think you need it.
Damn. Yeah, it does look pretty good. I do not. It
looks amazing.
I do not have this in my collection, and it would be nice to have. Oh.
And what's even better is they have the character he turns into in the same transparent purple, so you could have like a whole setup.
And who's this by?
New Age. So this is the better company.
Well, because I just got the Megatron from Dr. Wu.
Oh no, these are the bigger ones.
Yeah. Ooh. I don't know. The jury's out on this one yet. I don't know.
It might be very expensive. They're limited to 50, so I could see these being $200.
Yeah, I'm out.
You can do it. You did that on the gold one, the gold Omega Supreme.
Oh, see, I'll
You're good with that one?
I'm good with, yeah. We'll wait for the Dr. Wu versions of these to come out. Yeah. No. Nope. Not gonna be able to do it.
We'll go ahead and tell Bobby why he needs to pick these up, and the Predaking, and what we're going to be looking at in the next few slides, and we'll be right back with the updates. Let's get into some updates, and we got some interesting ones. The first one, I think you need to pick this figure up, Bobby.
Of course you do.
You already said that it was, okay, and you have Menasor to go with it, and that's Silverbolt. I will say I'm happy with these new high-res images. Oh, and they're via Star Action Figures website, which is a UK-based Transformer action figure site. I will say it looks better in these pictures, and it's not as soft like when we originally saw it.
Yes.
It looked like soap. This actually looks defined. It looks good. I do think the wings are mistransformed. Shouldn't they be flipped in? The little tips? I don't know. Who knows? We don't have this figure. I always see Silverbolt as not having wings, but I could be wrong about that.
Well, it looks like they fold in.
Right? Yeah, it looks like something...
It's just not folded in.
Folded in, yeah. I do like the battle platform mode. The bot mode is pretty decent, which I think we said about all of the Aerialbots, is the bot mode is the star of the show.
Yes.
So, what are your thoughts?
They haven't changed. I think... I don't like it. I think if comparing to the last iteration we got with Combiner Wars, it looks more G1, so it's winning there. But that's about it. It's not doing anything to make me want to purchase it.
Does he not have ankle tilts?
It does.
I don't think he does.
Does he?
I don't think so.
Oh yeah, I don't think it doesn't look like it.
That's crazy. Every figure has had ankle tilts, you know, and I get it, whatever. But at the same time, it's like this is the Commander class figure. I would expect Commander class articulation.
Yeah. The head looks good. The colors look fine. That's as far as I can go with this. I'm just disappointed.
And here's this. It would have been really cool if that chunk of things could turn into a flight stand. Like I think, what was it, Fans Toys did? I'm not comparing it to Fans Toys. I get it, but it would still be cool if there was like flips up and you could plug it on or something.
Yeah. The alt mode looks fine. The alt mode looks probably better than the bot mode, I think.
Oh, see, I disagree. I think the alt mode looks more chibi. Like all of the Superion jets, they look off. They look too short and squished.
Yeah, I'm okay with this one.
Okay.
I don't like the combined mode, which again it feels forced. If there was a Metroplex, it would be cool to have it turn into the base mode that the G1 did for that.
Yeah.
Updated version of that would have been kind of nice to have. But yeah, this feels forced, and I hate that.
Yeah, and obviously they did it for combined mode. As you said in the past, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say it. So I'm just gonna hold my tongue.
Yeah, I just don't like that they used the same design as Minosaur primarily.
Yeah, I mean the chest looks good.
Yes,
the thighs look fine. The head looks great, honestly, even though the nose is a little prominent. But take it or leave it. That's probably show accurate. It's just not for me.
It would be a character that's for me. I just don't like it, and that's why it's not going to be for me. It's and I could be on recency bias because I did just finish off the Fans Toys Superion and that looked really good. So it's and again, not trying to compare
the two. Yeah.
Third party masterpiece, hence masterpiece, to mainline chug scale. It's just that it's not hitting the right bells for me. But I can understand why people would want this, especially if they don't have any other versions of the Aerialbots, or if their last experience with the Aerialbots was Combiner Wars, which was terrible. And this is...
I don't think it was that bad.
Well, you're not a G1er either.
Well, yeah, true. So I guess this one is more faithful. I thought Superion was the best Combiner Wars combiner. Didn't like the hands and feet, but that take it or leave it.
Yeah, I think this is more in line with G1 than Combiner Wars. So comparing those two to each other, I think this is better than Combiner Wars.
I was thinking figure-wise. I think Combiner Wars is more fun as a figure than this. Because you don't even need to use the leg bots. They don't do nothing in this mode. You don't see them after you plug them in, except giving them big calves.
I think it's more accurate than...
Yeah.
And,
well, and if you want show accuracy, that's fine, but maybe it's time to, just go get an MP figure. Point. So
that's a whole nother...
I have the oversized KO of the Combiner Wars, and that thing's perfect, so I'm good. Superion's never been my favorite. I don't think he's your favorite either, so I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, I'd pick up Zeta if didn't want to pay all the money for Fans Toys.
True. Next up, we have an update on the Oddly figures that we've been looking at. So they're not going to be sold outside of China. So if any of you wanted them, unfortunately, you won't be able to get them.
Yeah, at least for right now. So I wonder why.
Probably because YOLO Park has like a contract with Hasbro or something.
Yeah, I was thinking that, or Blockies.
or blockies. You're correct. Yeah.
But they look good. So maybe some of the online overseas sites you might be able to pick them up from, like Shozi and TF Safari and was it Robo Kingdom or something like that. But so I think you would have to check them. I don't know if any of the U.S. retailers will offer them. But it's unfortunate for those who are looking to pick these up. I think these look really good, though, honestly.
I think these might be some of the best ones that are out there when you consider their size, price, and all of the accessories they come with.
Yeah.
So
yeah, they look really good.
Yeah, well, you'll have to hunt them down to put them in your collection. Next, we've got Legacy Tarn, which is a re-release. So not much to say here. Looks the same. Still looks decent. Not either of our favorite characters, but will you be picking this one up?
Isn't this like a comic release or something like that?
Is it? Did they change the I don't think they changed the colors.
I think it's a comic release or something like that.
No,
I saw somewhere.
I don't remember that.
For me, I have too many of them already, so I'm good. I didn't read the comic, so I don't know if this is accurate or not. Like I said, I saw it somewhere. It looks fine. Here's another chance to get Tarn.
Yeah, I feel the same way. It's pretty much the same with this. We got Ramjet.
I need this. So, damn you, Amazon. It sucks because
It's been, what, 3 years?
Yeah, if not 4. But yeah, when they canceled my order, I was so pissed off about that. I actually have parts because that I bought from Non-F because they didn't have wheels, and I actually bought the kit for all 3 of the jets, and the kit has been sitting here collecting dust because I didn't have this figure. So yes, very upset. But yeah, I have it pre-ordered and it should be coming in early January, I believe.
Yeah, looks good. Not my favorite mold, but it's fine.
Literally checks the box.
Thank you. Yeah. And next we have the Age of Prime Megatronus, aka the Fallen, and he comes with quite a bit of stuff, which I'm surprised about. And he looks good. I like the colors. I like pretty much everything about it.
I'm right there with you. The flames look really good. And thank you for everybody who chimed in and let us know that we were talking about the wrong.
Yes, I was going to go ahead and show that on the next. Oh, why don't you go? So that's as big as the Megatron. So it was the Black Mamba, I believe. Oversized Megatron that they showed it off with. So good KO because it fooled me. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, so it looks good. I didn't even notice the weapons on his shoulders until just now. So yeah, it looks good. I'll be picking this up. It does really have the same color combination as Tarn. I didn't think about that either.
I like its colors better though. The gunmetal, well, that might be the leader class price point where they could add better colors to them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm picking this up though. I'm very excited about this one.
Very excited! Wow, that's surprising.
It's
very
something
exciting. That's what you say about fans toys. Let's keep it going. And the Funby Studio showed off their Star Raiders cannon with spring firing loaded action. So this is great as a little display set for the pirates. Not my cup of energon, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I get it. It's taking it more too much like a Earth theme than I don't see Tidal Wave as a Earth pirate ship. So
it would be cool if they had a remold or something where he was a actual pirate ship. Then okay, then that'd be cool. Right. But he's not right now.
Yeah. So this is kind of like, all right, I get it, and it's fun. I like that it's spring loaded. That's what's cool to me.
Yeah, I agree. Next up, we've got Fans Toys FT29 Sovereign 2.0. First of all, it looks good, but I think the next slide is the one we're going to want to talk about more.
Okay, then yes, this looks good. Get to the second slide so I can see what I want to talk about.
You could actually see the upgrades
yeah.
between the two. And you can see that it is quite a bit of an upgrade, honestly. Is it necessary? Probably not, but there is quite a big upgrade between the two, at least in my eyes.
Yeah, there's a lot of upgrades here.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing me, I will pick it up.
Well, it's not even a question.
I've seen it. I've seen pre-orders go up for I think $240, $239, something like that.
I haven't seen the price. Yeah.
So
price.
On US retail. So I will be picking it up. I'm not as excited about it because I do have a couple of versions of this, but this does look like it's going to be more screen accurate, and I'm pretty excited about that aspect.
Yeah, I just wish the gun could go on the forearm, or up here instead of like holding it like a gun, but maybe it can. Here's the alt mode, and here you can see the differences in. I think that's the differences in the alt mode from the top one to the bottom one. It looks like the same thing, and they just angled it.
It does.
Either which way, I think this does look good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in on it again. Just I don't want to spend the money for it, but I'm going to.
You need that on a shirt.
I know. I do.
Moving on, we've got New Age Toys Sovereign 2.0, the MP scaled, not MP, excuse me, Chug scaled Megatron. I just said the wrong thing because I was looking at the one. New Age Toys SO1 Romulus Chug scale Megatron. Forget whatever I just said. It's okay. Those legs do not look good bent like that. From this angle, at least.
You're talking about in the third picture? Where
in the third picture, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. He's like, come get it. I'm not as excited. I'm having mixed emotions about this. When it was first announced, I was really excited.
You would think it's like the second coming right there with how you were talking about it.
And then I was just like, oh, great. Then I was a little kind of like, oh, it doesn't come with, some of the accessories. And then I didn't even realize it was at TFCon and kind of like, it was just really bad. I should have paid more attention. And then seeing it now again, it's kind of like getting me a little excited. I did see a transformation video, and there are some serious steps in here. Looks kind of cool though how it gets there. So I'll be happy when it comes and be able to add this to my collection.
Yeah, it's okay. If it was, it couldn't be because it wouldn't be the same size. If the gun was more of the actual size, not a mini gun, even though it looks okay in this picture, I'd be more interested. But then that's just an MP version. So, yeah, I'm fine. I'll be happy to see when you get all the versions.
That's something I'm not going to do. Just this.
That's what you say now. That's what you say now.
Stop it.
Let's move on to the Laser Cat Toys Mini Ferocity, which is the SD Predaking, and they showed off like a Christmas photo shoot, which I think is absolutely adorable, and it makes me want to pick these up even more. But here they are, these pictures of via Mang Motion, and these things look really, really nice.
Do you have any other pictures of these?
I do. Combine mode, I believe.
Okay. Did you have a picture of the box that they come in?
I do. Yes, I have the picture of the box.
Okay.
Yes.
So then, yes, happy holidays. I like the little postcard they did. Really cute. The bot mode looks fine. The alt mode looks fine. I think these guys are just really cute.
Yeah, I agree. And they're even cute when combined. And I think Hasbro needs to take a note out of their book with the combined mode parts. Just make an SD little guy. That is so cute.
It is very cute.
I mean, I'm joking, but I think this looks great.
I'm not joking. It is very cute.
No, it is. I mean, I don't think
I would be happy if they didn't do something like that. It's
a little superior.
it's the base mode. I mean, just Again, the bases or whatever they are, they look forced. It worked with Motormaster because it was this trailer, but the jetpack.
Wait till we get what is it? Predaking. And somebody online, forgive me, I don't remember who. Wait till you have Predaking with a giant mane. The mane is the combiner parts.
Yeah, so yeah, this looks really good. It looks fun. It actually looks like a fun figure or fun bunch of figures to mess around with.
Yeah. Now I am more interested since we've seen that other. What was it? The core class one.
QQT.
I'm more interested. Say that again.
QQT.
There you go. I'm more interested in that one than this one. Now, they're about the same size, and the other one's not SD. But I do think this looks great.
I like this one better than the QQT. So, yes, you definitely need to get the QQT because
you're gonna get both of them. So you'll have to let me know how they are.
Yeah, well, that's what I said. I'll be waiting on you because this one will scratch the itch I have, and I think.
Let's just be honest. You're gonna buy both of them, and probably if they repaint it in gold, you'll probably buy that too.
Nope.
Yeah, that's what you say now. And here's the box that you were saying about. They have the Last Supper, and this is really cool.
This right here is.
I love the imagination. We don't get that in third party or Hasbro anymore.
This is really cute. This did it for me right here. I was already in on them, but this was like, oh, this is really cool. I'm actually gonna I gotta find a place for this box on my shelf.
Yeah, I might have to do the same. We'll see. Moving on, we've got the Ocular Max MP Defensor with G2 Blast Off. It looks better in these pictures. This figure is one that needs to be posed correctly. I think these are by Lazy Azza, which I believe works with MMC if I'm not mistaken. So this does look better than the previous images that we looked at.
Yeah, I know you had a problem with the feet. Do you still have a problem with the feet? Seeing it?
It wasn't the feet; it was the crotch area.
You had said something about the feet as well.
I mean, I don't like the feet on this. How they're boxes with toes. It would have been better if they filled out a little bit more, but yeah, it is what it is. I didn't like how it looked so shrunken, but it doesn't look like that here. So, hopefully when you pick up your 3 sets, it looks decent. You're at least getting 2. And then you're going to get the G2 repaint when that comes out.
Damn, I am getting 2 of these. I forgot about that. Damn.
I know you're at least getting 2, and then you'll probably get a G2 repaint because you'll be like, I don't have that.
No.
And then when they come out with Guard City, you'll be like, you know what? I don't have Guard City either.
I think X-Transbots will do those first, and I'll be good with those.
Yeah, well, okay, so you'll still be getting 2 of these, so.
Yeah, damn, I forgot about that.
I don't know about X-Transbots. They've been pretty slow. Their repaints of this.
This looks good. It looks fine. I like the way it looks. I don't like the way it looks with Blast Off there. It looks crazy. Yeah. But it looks fine. It looks like a well done figure. The problem for me, of course, is that how small it is. But I guess that's what happens when you go with the all-in-one, which I understand and I get, and I'm okay with. This just won't be my combined version, and that's where I'm okay with it as well.
So you will be getting the G2 version, so you could have one G2 combined and one G2 not combined. Right?
No, stop.
I'll look forward to seeing this in your collection then, with all the colors. And let's move into this, which is via Tommy Park. It's Mecca Invasions GLA 5 and 6. So we only got alt mode pictures, but again, I think these look amazing.
Yeah, mine should be on the way. If I'm
not these ones.
Oh, I'm sorry. These are the final set. The second set should be on the way. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm looking forward to these. They look good. I love the way the alt mode looks. The details around the treads. I know you like that the treads are actually black. The tracks are actually black. Mm-hmm. And I like how it's purple on one and the green on the other, and it has the shovel attachment in the gunmetal or gray or silver, whatever color you want to call it. It looks really cool there. It makes it look different.
Yeah, I agree with you on all of those points. And you're right. I do like that. It's a little bit more realistic, but still that kooky Devastator Transformer world with the purple and the green. So I think this looks great. I'm very excited to have these in.
Yeah, just release and take my money.
You need that. Sure, too. Just release and take care of my money.
I'm hurting right now.
Speaking about taking your money, we've got Bingo Toys Jezzy. I'm so happy to see that you could plug that gun in as a shoulder-mounted rocket. That was one of the things I was worried about and what was kind of holding me back, but I do think I'm going to be picking this up. It looks amazing. I don't know what cyber.com is. I hope that's not a naughty site, because it sounds like one, but this does look really, really nice, and yeah, I'm interested to see the price.
With some of the ways I've been seeing people pose RC lately, I can see cyber.com, maybe taking it somewhere.
Have you seen the Fans Toys Marge pictures?
Oh, I've seen some of those as well. Yeah. This looks amazing. I'm there with you. I like how the gun goes behind. It actually looks like it's behind his head more so than off to his shoulder.
I think that's
from this angle.
Yeah,
it looks like it. And then I was right when I mentioned last time that I think that the swords tab together. So I like that you can kind of do that. I don't know if I would have it that way, but it's different enough, and it just cleans up really, really well. I love the chest. I love the red front spoiler on that. So I just think it looks really cool, and he looks badass.
Honestly. And I saw did you see the transformation video?
Yes.
It did not seem that bad either.
It's not that the legs are a lot to do with the legs.
Yeah. But it looked fun, so I'm excited.
Yeah, and the price isn't too crazy, I don't think.
No, it's not. I think domestic, it's like 130, 135, something around that, which is not bad.
Yeah.
So, moving on to Kang Toys, they showed off a Merry Christmas picture with Swoop in the background. So
yeah, and some of their other releases. I think I'm happy that they're giving us Swoop and there's nothing else in there that I want. I'm very happy. Merry Christmas. Thank you very much. That's all. I want
to see those bug people come out already. Come on now. So,
oh gosh.
Hey, the price we pre-ordered it for, I'm okay with it if it comes out tomorrow.
Yeah, I guess.
Next, we got DX9 D21 Redstorm, and this is via a YouTube video by Touch Toys. They showed off a transformation video. It seems okay. The white on the arms seems different from the white on the torso and legs, so I don't know if that's because it's a pre-production sample.
Yeah. I can see it more on the second picture than I can on the first.
Yeah. It's okay. And Sideswipe's never been one of my favorite characters. If they come out with this in Red Alert or G2 Sideswipe or something, then I'd be more enticed. But as far as this color, I'm not going to pick it up. I also don't like his socks behind his silver feet.
Little ankle socks he has on there.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the transformation video was really cool. I really liked how the chest worked.
That was cool.
I like that a lot, and I was already in for this. That was kind of one of the things that I was just like, oh yeah, I'm getting this. Now he looks bigger or taller than the Takara Sunstreaker.
Oh, he looks huge compared to him. Actually, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, so
it should be eye to eye.
Yeah, they should be
same height, right?
They should be the same height. So he is bigger. So I think that I have to figure out where this is going to go in my collection, since I do have the Takara version and the Bad Cube version. So somebody's going to get pushed to another case.
And I'm going to be optimistic and say they're different sizes because they're working on a better Sunstreaker.
Oh, I can definitely see.
Because I don't like that Takara one. There's a lot of panels that you see just looking at it in this picture. So hopefully they'll make a better one.
Yeah. The transformation video was really cool. I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think so too. How everything like came apart and then come back together was really interesting. Yeah.
It wasn't very
It didn't look too bad at the same time. Yeah. Moving on, I already kind of referenced this. We've got Fans Hobbies Arrow Wing, MB25, and we got some colored renders. And like I said, I think on the last show, it looks a lot better in color. There's a lot more eye candy to look at and stuff. Still not my cup of Energon. I still won't be picking this up. I'll have to wait and see what it looks like in your collection.
This will be getting skipped on for my collection as well. I don't have that Prime and don't plan on picking that Prime up. I do think it looks a lot better with the colors and what they did with it, but there's no reason for me to pick this character up.
Yeah, now I think there was a repaint that was green. It was from the movie toy line. I'd be interested in that, but not in these colors. So
I don't even know about that.
Well, of course you don't. You don't know anything beyond. Especially if it had a movie thing on it, you were probably completely out.
I totally missed it. You were gonna die if you were in the movie. It didn't matter who you were; they were gonna kill you. So, yeah.
Combined mode, which I do like how both of them look completely different. I think that's a really cool aspect when it's the same two figures combining in two separate ways that look different. Yeah. I'm sold.
This makes the Prime look better.
Way better. Yeah.
If this is how Prime came, I would have probably picked it up.
Really? Then just get it.
No.
You said you'd pick it up. Just pick this one up then.
Yeah, if Prime came this way.
You just have to buy one other figure and he comes that way.
Yeah. Too much for my blood.
All right, we'll see it when it's in your collection. But now let's move into something that I know you will pick up, and that is the Scythe of the Bifrons. If anybody knows what Bifron is, please let me know. I love the parrot look. I just think that's cool, even though it's on his chest already with the folded wings. That wouldn't really work. I do think it looks cool, and there's all the parts ready to be put together. Are you excited to finish this combiner eventually? I know this isn't the last one, but you're getting there.
Yeah, that's as you just said, getting there. I'm glad we're getting there. This is probably the least exciting limb I'm waiting for. So it's fine. I think the little parrot, as you mentioned, is kind of cute.
Well, it's a bat, but
the parrot looks. Excuse me.
Oh, okay.
It's cute, but yeah, I'm just ready already. I'm ready already for this to be done. Honestly,
I thought it'd be done by now with how fast the first few came out.
Yeah.
I thought this was going to be done by the end of this year, but I should be waiting a little longer.
Yeah, so it's cool. Yeah, I think it's fine. I do like the blue. The blue is growing on me more. Like it looks very bright and vibrant, which I know this isn't the right blue from what we're used to seeing on this character, but it still looks good.
No, the blue does look amazing, but like it's not the correct blue, but it is a nice blue. At least it's a good blue.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's move on to something that I think you need to pick up, or do I not mean that? It's really up to you, because I told you not to pick it up in the last show, and that is the Lewin Toys Metroplex. I honestly, I don't think the leg looks too good. It looks very boring. There's a lot of detail there without a lot of help to make it look interesting. There's no wash. There's no nothing. It just is there. It is what it is.
Well, yeah, and then you can. I mean, I love how they do these comparisons. So there you can see, somebody's hand next to the feet to show you just how big these feet are.
Well, that also isn't a very good comparison, because somebody's hand could be a variety of sizes.
Yeah, but
it'd be better if they put it. But your hand could be twice as big as that person's hand.
Possibly.
Or their hand could be twice as big as yours. You can't really notice. They should have put like a Coke can. Like when they did the bottle on it, That was like, okay, I know what it is. This could be. People are various sizes.
That is very true. I was just thinking of it as just seeing a hand there to show you how big these feet are. You know, whatever's. I mean, it could be the tiniest hand or the biggest hand. You know, those feet are still going to look huge, no matter what. Which is cool. I agree with you on the excitement part. It definitely doesn't look exciting. I don't think this Metroplex looked exciting for the most part. Do you have more pictures on this?
I do. Yes. Okay. I have one more slide. So
okay. So
and why don't we just go to those where you can see the head and the combined mode. I guess it's technically combined mode. From what I saw, there's going to be 4 boxes. So I guess it's kind of a combiner. Continue.
Well, it's going to be a put together. If anything, you know, it's definitely parts forming. This head looks a little creepy.
Great.
You know,
I think it's the lips.
I'm sorry, I don't need nothing with one eye looking at me like that. That.
He's on the registry list.
Yeah, the mouth kind of looks like an apocalypse type of mouth.
It does look like. I think we've mentioned that on the show before.
Probably, and if not, we should have. But yeah, it looks a little apocalypse-ish. And I finally found out what the price is going to be.
Oh, you did?
Yes. So I've had this pre-ordered.
Did they email you?
They emailed me.
Okay.
And there's a couple of different ways you can pay for shipping. If you want it snail mail, you know, where they send it over a boat, it'll be $1,000. And if you want it to be shipped fast, it's $1,600.
Oh my god.
So I know I said that if it was $1,600 or more, I'd be out. If it was like $1,200 or less, I'd be in. So I am in.
Okay, there you go.
I'm going to grab it.
This snail mail.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This could
wait.
It could take its time. You know, learn to backstroke, learn to swim, learn to hold your breath. You know, learn all those things while you're at sea. And that will give me time to figure out where you're going to live.
Yeah, I mean,
beds for you.
The legs don't look that bad in combined mode. With all the other black on the torso, I think it actually looks good. It's just when you just see the legs by themselves,
right?
They look very plain.
The isolated pictures never look.
Yes,
good.
And I think there should be some little black details throughout them as well. Just like the arms have it, the legs need to have that as well. Besides just the guns, I'm assuming on the knees. I hate the guns in this position. Just on the side.
Yeah,
I hope
like antennas hanging off his arms.
I didn't even notice that when I made these slides until I just put it together. Hopefully you could put them sideways to be guns. Obviously he could hold them, and that's going to be the best position for him. It's not a bad figure. Is it worth that much money? Not to me, but I'm looking forward to seeing it in your collection.
Well, what does it for me is I look at what Hasbro did with Unicron, and you know, $500 for, you know, the people who backed it, you know, whatever. I paid the late tax on it and paid $1,200 for my Unicron. Unicron was 16 pounds. This is 70 something pounds.
76, I believe.
Yeah, so for about the same amount that, or for, if we said not the late tax, so twice as much for the Unicron for a figure that's 4 times as big. I think the dollars make sense.
I think it does. I think the price isn't horrible.
Yeah.
Including shipping and these boxes and stuff.
Yeah. Now, do I love this as my Megatron Metroplex? Would I, you know, prefer the G1? Definitely. If the Like Toys was seeing light and coming down, I would still pick this up, and I would have been even more excited for the like Toys version to come. But since we haven't heard anything about that in over a year, this might be the one that we're going to get for a while.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's bad. So let us know if you're getting this down below. Yeah, Metro Titan would have me interested, but I just don't know where I put it. So
yeah,
you'd pick that up too.
You'd be sleeping on the couch at your house.
Yeah, he'd be in the bed. So let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back with what incoming and recently released. Now let's get into what's incoming, and the first thing is the Masterpiece Ginrai. So this particular one is the MP60, so that 100th MP. And let's talk about the good first, and then we'll get into the bad afterwards. I think this thing looks great. The alt mode, it has that big hinge on the side, which I feel like they could have done something else with, but it is what it is. That seems to be a running theme with this whole set, but it doesn't look bad.
I agree. I think the bot mode looks good. The bot mode looks really good. The alt mode looks fine as well. As you mentioned, the kind of seeing all the panels, it is what it is.
Yeah. And here's not the combined mode. This is the MPG one. That was the MP one. And again, he looks pretty decent. I guess somebody combined him with the G1 God Bomber, which is kind of crazy that he could combine with that. I wonder if it's actually holding on or if they've used some like sticky tack or something. But that kind of tells you where we're going to talk about the bad here in a little bit. But what do you think of this?
It looks fine. There's some things that I like about it. Definitely some things I don't like about it. But it looks fine. I am not going to be picking this up though.
Oh, now will you not be because of the size? It's the same size as Commander Class Prime, at least in the little, in the inner robot, yes, which I find crazy. I don't know what I was expecting, but honestly, it seems like MPG is just Chug Plus, a little bit more paint, a little bit more budget, but it's just Chug sized.
Yep. And for everybody who argued us down about that and said that it was still going to be Masterpiece size and this, that, and the other. I mean,
and that's for this figure. I think I said that in the past. I still want to wait to see when they do a Jazz or a Sideswipe 2.0 or whatever they do, and see if that scales with the normal Masterpiece line, or is it all going to be smaller? We'll have to see. Even the combined mode looks very, very tiny. Yeah. I don't know which MP Prime that is, but that's one of the MP Primes. Is it Chikara?
I think so. Yes, it is. Yeah. I think it's 44.
Yeah, I think so too. And here's the combined mode as well. I don't think it's as bad as the Raiden. I think the Raiden is a worse scale set. I can't believe it's almost the same size as that.
That's terrible.
But it does scale well with the Saurus. I don't think they were in the same what's it called? The same anime, but it does look good.
I think they were.
No, I think he was in
No, I'm sorry.
Headmasters and Desaurus was in Victory, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yep, you're right.
But I mean, you could put them together on a shelf and you would say, oh yeah, they're supposed to go together. Whether or not that's a good or bad thing, that's for you to decide.
Yeah, seeing it next to Raiden is really bad.
It looks way better than Raiden.
It does. No, it's not a knock on. It's not a knock on the Prime. It's a knock on the Raiden. I think it looks fine. It's just the size that does it for me. It's just too small for what I would want my Power Master Prime to look like. But I think it looks fine.
Yeah, and I'm going to say this. Maybe it is the correct size for an anime-accurate Ginrai, not Power Master Prime. Because this picture, they actually look to scale pretty well together. With Star Saber, and I believe that's KFC, Leo Kaiser. Not Leo Kaiser, Victory Leo. So, I think this looks good though. The sizes on him. He should still be a little bulkier. He looks very skinny and anorexic compared to Star Saber, but again, that's kind of Star Saber's aesthetic.
I was wondering for a second if that was the HasLab.
I'm pretty sure that's the it has chrome on it, right? I don't think the HasLab has chrome.
Yeah.
Or is it the HasLab?
I'd have to go pull out my HasLab, but that's what.
Let us know in the comments below, because if those are the HasLabs, that's a different story. You know what? It might be.
I think it's the HasLab.
I think that's the HasLab.
And that's.
Never mind, then. I take that back. I think that's
It's the HasLab.
No, the shoulders are different.
And
the feet are different. That's the MP.
It is the MP.
Star Saber.
Okay.
From what I'm looking at, yes.
Okay, so I couldn't recall offhand.
It looks like Victory Leo is way smaller than the HasLab. Saber.
Okay, so
you have it. Why don't you?
I have them both, but I haven't messed with the HasLab since it was released. And
anyways,
yeah.
I think these are the MP ones, so I think they go well together. If they are the HasLab, please let us know, and I flip that around and say it's not okay.
yeah, I'll verify. I'll go look after we finish recording. But either way, I think I'm out on this set. I will probably pick up 60 just because it's the last for the MPs, and then I'm going with the KFC. And maybe I'll pick this up if and when they come out with a KO.
Okay. No, I don't blame you. Maybe it'll be an oversized KO and you'll be happy. Next, we have... Oh, I forgot to talk about this. It comes with stickers.
Yes. I know you were complaining about the
Autobot symbol, and I guess it comes with stickers to fix that. Why wouldn't they just... fix it to begin with? Please, again, let us know in the comments if the original, like without the white border, is what it's supposed to look like. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't. Yeah, I'm happy that this is coming out. Again, seeing it in the alt mode with those arms up so high, that's what throws me off about this one.
Yeah, that is the worst mode, definitely.
Yeah.
At least in my opinion.
Yeah, and there's issues with the KFC one as well. So, I mean, it's not like I'm picking on Takara by any means, and praising KFC. I just for the pluses and minuses, what I'm looking for, the KFC hits on a little bit better, but neither one of them hit it correctly.
Yep. Next up, we have Studio Series Applink. These pictures are via Zode340 on Twitter or X. And this should be coming out January 1st, at least on Amazon. So, yay.
He looks like he has face paint done by Rikishi from The Lion King. I don't know. It looks like a little...
Pick it up, Bobby. That's kind of cool. You need it for your crossover shelf then.
That's all you. That looks like he's acting like he's a panda or something like that. Panda
I would love a Transformer that turns into a panda. Just putting it out there. Third party King Toys. Let me see it, King Toys. This is fine. It's the obvious remold. I still find it crazy we're still getting Rise of the Beast stuff. I feel like that's the problem with Hasbro, and that they didn't have in the past is like, let's say Revenge of the Fallen, you got all the figures when the movie came out or before the movie. And now it's like they don't even care. You get them when you get them. And to me, that's not good marketing, but I'm not a marketing major, so I have no clue.
I was a marketing major, and that's terrible.
Yeah.
All the buzz is gone.
Yeah, and it's like, who really cares?
Yeah.
But like, if this would have came out when the movie was out, I'd be like, oh my god, Applink is in it. They dropped one of the names of a figure that I really like. I can't believe he's in the movie. I'm gonna go pick up the Studio Series. Now I'm like, eh.
Well, and also if there was a gleam of hope, like where you felt like, oh, this is going to come out eventually, but like there's just no taking. They just all of a sudden drop a figure, 2 years later, 3 years later. So it's like, oh, here you go. It's like, wait a minute, I totally forgot about this character.
Exactly. It looks like a good figure though. All that aside. Next up, we have MC Muscle Bear MC003B Optimus Prime Black Green version. I think this is a KO of 3-0 or something. I don't know which KO it is. They ain't joking with the black and green version. That is straight up shamrock green.
That's the name of my high school. I just went to a Christmas party for my high school. Shout out to all the Shamrock Dragons out there. I thought you would like this.
No, it's green. It's not teal at all.
That's why I thought you would like it, because it's a repaint of a,
Well, one, it doesn't transform. 2, it's a movie figure. 3, it's not the right shade of teal at all. It's green.
I thought you would like it because it's different.
Yeah, then pick it up. Pick it up for me, and then I'll see if I like it. I'll tell me when you send me the tracking number when it's coming to me.
I'll send you a track, but it might be from somebody's hair.
It's fine. It's not for me. So.
Yeah, yeah. I thought you would like this actually. So
no.
I definitely don't. But
I like the other one. Was it the 3-0 Nemesis Prime that had a lot of gold in it? And that one was different, but still good enough. This one, I don't understand the green.
I like the weapon. The weapon looks really cool.
I know you would say that, and you probably like the sword as well.
Nah, I've seen that before.
Next, we have the Akai Studios Rodimus Prime. I believe this is going to be coming out soon. I believe other people have already got their
Primes,
Optimus heads. So, look forward to getting this soon. If you're into it, again, this figure's like what? 5, 6 years old. Optimus makes sense. This one, I'm kind of like, eh. I don't have the figure, but even if I did, I wouldn't upgrade it if it's that old. Because Hasbro's going to make one. It might just be a remold, like Galvatron was. What would you do if the Rodimus Prime was just like Galvatron?
Honestly, at this point, I'm so done. I'm like, now I'm.
You're used to it.
I am. It's almost expected now. Like if they came out with a new Rodimus, new 86 Rodimus, and it was like a whole remold, I'd be like, wow, I did not expect that. But if they came out with a repainted Kingdom or some little whatever tweaks to it, I'd be like, yeah, that sounds about right. It's a new package. There you go.
Yeah. This head looks great though.
Regardless. This head looks great.
This head looks amazing. Taking all that aside.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Next, we have New Age Toys H70 Oddball, which is the Legend Scale Warpath. And these pictures are via Mr. LJ. Uh-oh. I'm looking at your face.
Not now. Continue.
Get all 3 colors?
Continue, and I'll tell you why I made that.
I mean, it looks great. Honestly. This looks amazing. I love the blast effect. I like the alternate colors better, just because blue and green. I like those better than red. But I see you buying all 3 of these now.
No, I'm not buying any of these so far. The thing that I just saw the first picture, and the blast effect looks like it's going down. It looks like he might need to pop a pill. That's what I just started thinking.
We're just gonna continue.
So, but it does look good. I just
The only thing I'd be worried about is the paint and scratching on the bottom of the feet.
That's true. Yeah, that's very true there. But I think he has some other things he needs to worry about though.
First. Next, we got Mecca Invasions, Craner, and Tipper, and these are the ones that will be coming to us soon.
Yeah.
I really like both of these.
And I like how you said us. Yeah. So, shout out to everybody who's watched our Devi War intro video. The feedback has been very positive. we will be talking about Mecca Invasion soon, especially with this new set coming out. These look great. I'm very anxious to see what this looks like. I think this will be the first set that's going to be completed.
I agree.
Yeah, these look really good and add on to the first two that we already have.
Yeah, and I love the over-the-shoulder gun. I just think that's such a smart design to do with the crane. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I don't have much to say because they look amazing, and we've talked about them already. So
yeah, exactly. So stay tuned for that video.
Oh, and I forgot, combine mode. I do think it's funny that we're going to be able to put this on the shelf with the arms, like just like this, and then wait till the legs come. Again, it looks great. Different take on Devastator. I'm excited.
I'm gonna give a shout out to Deluxe because he talked about this and he said that it looks like Johnny Bravo, and I cannot unsee that now.
Because of the tiny legs.
Yeah, I cannot unsee that now. So yeah, it's true. You can go ahead and do that while you wait, but I think they look good combined together.
Yeah, and they look good separated and in their alt modes, like we already saw those two alt modes. This is a great set, especially for the price.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't hit on the G1 for me, but on the price and the look and the fun,
and the uniqueness.
Yeah, we're there.
Yeah. Moving on to another Devastator, we've got Dreamstar Toys Hook. So this is going to be coming out soon. It does look like the chest turns into half of Megatron, and then I'm assuming one of the other pieces will come with his lower half. That's the weirdest thing I think about this whole combiner. The scythe as the crane is cool too. I don't think it's as cool as the over-the-shoulder rocket launcher or laser beam or whatever you want. It looks a little unwieldy, but it looks fine.
Ah, man. Yeah, the Megatron still throws me off. I'm very curious about what they're doing here. Again, some of the story talks about how they built Megatron, and then on another side of it, it's Megatron built them. So who knows? I think the chest and the leg look really good. I complained about the arm connectors forming on the leg in a previous video, but in this picture it looks pretty good. I did get their first figure scavenger, and so I'll be talking about that soon. I think this looks good though. I love the red windows. I love the way the weapon stores on the alt mode. Bot mode looks really good. This looks really, really good to me.
Yeah, it looks okay. I think Mecca Invasions looks better, honestly. This has a different finish, but I do like the Mecca Invasion figures.
Yeah, I
know you're going to be keeping him in leg mode, that's for sure.
We'll see.
You probably honestly will, because you'll have 9 Devastators. So make them a little different. Moving on, we've got New Age Toys Frequency. So there it is with the teensy baby steel jaw, which looks really good as well. He looks great. He needs an Autobot symbol because that is just
too much yellow.
But what kills me is if you want all of the cassettes, you need to buy this one. You can't just get Blaster.
I don't like it that you have to do that, but for somebody like me, that's fine because it would be something I would have done if I was picking these up.
Yeah, I just think that maybe a pack would have been nice too.
Yeah.
But I get it. They want people to buy their figures, so go ahead and pick them up, Bobby.
Not gonna happen.
You gonna get the Shattered Glass one?
No, I already have it.
You don't have the New Age one, so go ahead and buy that.
KFC does it fine for me.
Yeah, that's what you say now. A little bit of unfortunate news. The Stray first edition has a production delay. It's now expected to ship out, I'm assuming, on January 10th. I don't know what that means for us US buyers, because I'm assuming that's Planet Steel Express, not through a Toy Dojo, where I believe I picked it up. It looks good, though. and I'm excited to get it. I already paid for it, so I'll get it when it comes in.
I thought about you when I read that as well. I think it was supposed to originally ship out in late December.
December 25th. It was actually on Christmas.
Christmas, which wasn't going to ship, at least here. But yeah, now you just gotta wait.
And that's not a long wait. Honestly, I might just get it out. I'm not in that big of a hurry. Moving on to recently released. First, we got Bobby's Bingo Toys Optimus that he needs to pick up because he does like that alt mode. So
I like the alt mode. That's about it.
It's your Optimus too.
Can't do nothing for that bot mode at all.
It's really bad. I just maybe it's because of the car mode and it's the same as the movie figure. I don't remember, but I'm like, they needed to do a different mold. That's the weirdest thing.
Not at all. I got the boo-boo face for that.
Next, via Tef on YouTube, we have a knee fix for Tidal Wave. I guess it's really tight. So using some super lube and taking it apart, you could make it flow a little bit better.
No diddy.
It's not baby oil, Bobby. Next, we have TF1 Studio Series Megatron. It's a BDT upgrade set. I do like the mace. I don't think he had the mace in the movie, did he?
I don't remember it in the movie.
I don't remember it either. I remember the axe, but I don't remember the mace. But it looks good. Regardless, I like that it's on chain. The gun looks nice too. It looks like it goes with the figure. Yeah.
It looks fine. I don't have any TF1 Transformers. And don't plan on picking up any. So
this might change your mind.
No. So what I was getting to is that those who plan on picking this up, please let us know how this is.
Yeah. That's everything we do. I forgot to mention, I hope you had a wonderful holiday if you celebrate Christmas, and I hope you have a great New Year too.
Yes, so we will be getting back to you guys on when the members only and the hauls are. Schedules have been crazy. I got sick. You can probably still hear it a little bit in my voice. So details will be coming out soon. Happy holidays. As always, we really do appreciate you. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. Consider becoming a member to join us on the Members Live. And we'll talk to you guys next time. As always, till all debates are won.